We are live with another one, guys. Still recovering. I'm still recovering from this 2 week just sickness that just came over me. You know what I mean? And really just beat the shit out of me. But now I am leaving. You know what I mean? In the clear of it. Uh, I'm feeling much better. I say I'm at like maybe 80, 85% right now. I'm not fully recovered, but I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. It's been a hell of a 2 weeks, to be honest with you. I apologize to everybody. You know what I mean, of my videos not coming out as frequent. I apologize for that. Last week we had a UFC fight night. It was atrocious for me. All right, it was atrocious for my UFC fight picks. I went 3-7, guys. 3-7 with my UFC fight picks last week. It's my worst fight predictions of 2025. Okay, and it's only the second event of 2025 that I came out on the losing end. Every other fight predictions that I had, starting in 2025, I've been over 500. You know what I mean? So that's a great record. But right now, as it stands for 2025, I am 45-41 in my fight in my fight predictions, guys. Not, I mean, it's still over 500. Happy about that. Haven't really, dipped below it. 45, wins and 41 losses. It's tough right now. But we we're gonna rebound. All right, the year is still young. All right, we're 3 months basically into the year, so the year is still young. A lot of fights to be held. All right, so let's just put that one behind us like we usually do. Okay, and let's move forward with UFC 313, guys. UFC 313 is it's a week away, guys. Less than a week away. All right, the big fight. The big fight right now, obviously, is Alex Pereira and Ankalaev. All right, that's the fight that everybody has been waiting for. Okay, that is the fight that everybody wants to see if Alex Pereira can answer to the grappling heavy of Ankalaev. But a lot of people are mistaken. If you look at Ankalaev's statistics like I did, Ankalaev, guys, he's not really a wrestler. All right, he's not really a wrestler. Okay, he's he's a striker at heart, from what I can see from his status, from his statistics. Hi guys, are you okay, bro? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right, recovering. I'm still wearing the mask just because I don't want to take any chances. You know what I mean? I don't want to take any chances, so I am wearing a mask even indoors right now. Just because I don't know what got me sick, and it lasted for 2 weeks, and I'm closing the door on it right now, but I don't want to get sick again. You know what I mean? So covering up the face for now until I feel 100%. And right now I'm at like 80 to 85% right now. I'm still have a clumpiness in my chest of coughing sometimes. And I still have a runny nose at times, so I'm just trying to eat right and take care of that, guys. Guys, if you are new to the channel, like and subscribe, okay? Like and subscribe. Usually I have the mask off, guys, but like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, guys. So go ahead and do that. Support the channel. Support, independent MMA media. I appreciate you guys, okay? But yeah, guys, can Ankalaev come into UFC 313 and beat, basically the unstoppable Alex Pereira? He's been on a tear. He's been on a roll ever since, getting into the, UFC. He's just been on a tear, beating champions, gaining championship belts, moving up in the division, beating champions, getting championship belts. And it's rinse and repeat for him, you know what I mean? And I think he's had enough time to really, get that grappling up to par, you know what I mean? Especially with a person like Ankalaev. Like I said, if you look at his statistics, he's a striking fighter. Ankalaev is a striking fighter. I believe he's like 30%, takedowns. So he's not really relying on the takedown to win a fight like Marab would. But he does have, wrestling abilities, right? But this is my UFC 313. How you doing, guys? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. This is my UFC 313 picks. As it stands right now, guys, like I said, I repeat, I'm 45-41 for my UFC fight predictions. Horrible, weekend for me when it comes to fight predictions. But we're going to rebound from that, guys. We're going to rebound from that. Dustin is a duck. I'm black and gray, and my IQ is 26. Well, that's great, man. That is great for you. That's good for you. And Dustin is a duck. I don't know about that. I don't think Dustin would be, ducking anybody. You know what I mean? I think he's just looking for the right particular fight for he can make his way out of the UFC and venture into other things, right? But, guys, this is my UFC fight predictions for UFC 313. I did want to put that out there early, so let's do this. You know what? Let me turn on my computer here. Just so I can have a look at all this, because I have right in front of me my notes of who I am picking. But I do want to go to UFC.com really fast and look at the overall fights right now. So hold on a second. Let me go on here, UFC. Let's go to events. Here it is. All right, we're going to go start at the early prelims. All right, we got Jordan Santos. All right, JK, he's anything but a duck. I like your beard, dude. My beard is gone, man. My beard is gone. I took out my beard. It's gone. You know what I mean? I haven't. I'm not planning to grow it either. But that's that, guys. What is wrong with this? UFC.com. It's not. Come on now. What is going on? Events. Let's go. All right, we got Jordan Santos. Close, man. What is wrong with you? All right, we got Jordan Santos versus Ozzy Diaz. All right, Jordan Santos and Ozzy Diaz. I'm straight. My IQ is over 120 because I got a 5% in a test. I'm so proud of myself. That's what's up, man. That is what's up. Blessings to you guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, guys, okay? This is my UFC 313 fight predictions right now. All right, we got Jordan Santos versus Ozzy Diaz. I believe Jordan Santos goes in there and gets this knockout. It's a middleweight bout, but I just don't have faith in Ozzy Diaz. I really don't. So I'm gonna go for Jordan Santos. I'm gonna try to make this rapid fire and really quick. We got Marion Santos. Marion Santos versus Francis Marshall. Okay, versus Francis Marshall. I'm gonna have to pick Santos again. I think Santos takes this fight most likely by I'm not sure here. He probably takes it by TKO, KO. To be honest with you, it should be a good one, but I think that's the way that one goes. This card isn't. It isn't one of the best cards, you know what I mean? Especially with Justin Gaethje and Dan Hooker being canceled, you know what I mean? It was a top-heavy card, so it's not really that exciting. But they have some good fights here. They have some good fights here that, you can rely on for some entertainment. But overall, if I had to give a score to 1 to 10, I'll give it a good solid 6 right now. A good solid 6, maybe a 5.5, just because the cancellation of Hooker and Justin Gaethje. Even though Justin Gaethje is on the card, but still, you know what I mean. I did want to see that fight. Can't wait for Alex to knock this other striker out. Well, we shall see, man. We shall see. All right. Well, we got Alex Moreno versus Carlos Leal. All right. We got Alex versus Carlos. And with this one, man, I mean, look, I'm gonna go with Carlos. I'm gonna go with Carlos. I think it's a nice welterweight bout, right? I like Alex. He's been around for a while, but I think Carlos will be able to go in there and beat him anywhere he goes. To be real with you, that's the way I see it. A submission, unanimous decision. That's the way I think it goes, man. Chama. All right, guys, moving to the middleweight division, another middleweight division bout right here. We got Bruno Ferreira versus Armin Patrician. And, I like Armin. I like Armin, but if I had to choose somebody, I think I'm going to pick Bruno Ferreira. I'm going to pick Bruno Ferreira with this one. I think Armin gives Bruno some opportunities. And Bruno goes in there and gets most likely a vicious knockout early in the round, early in the first round. Um, that's the way I see that one, guys. I mean, I like Armin, but I think Bruno is just he's gonna go in there headlong and try to look for the finish, man. All right. We got Joshua next bout. We're back at the flyweight division. All right, flyweight division after this weekend. There was a flyweight main card there. Once again, atrocious fight predictions for me for that fight night. Atrocious. It was the worst fight prediction for me of 2025. But it's only my second UFC fight prediction event that I actually come out in the losing end. So that's good. But we got Joshua Van versus Ray Saruha. Tsara? I can't pronounce his name, guys. This is a good bite. This is a good bite. This is a good bout right here. This is a good fight. Joshua Van, I have to go for him just because I think Joshua Van, he just, if you look at his fight statistics, that guy, he throws a lot of punches. He throws a lot of combination. Not really combination, but he throws a lot of punches, man. He throws a lot of significant strikes as well. And he's not afraid to step forward. That's basically his game plan is stepping forward, relying on his reaction time, staying there in the void, staying there in the pocket, and delivering punches. You know what I mean? And his punches are fairly accurate. Let me tell you that one. And the guy, Joshua Van, he doesn't go in there and try to, win by decision or, outstrike you and win by points. The guy goes in there and Joshua Van really tries to finish you. He tries to take your head off. So for that, I picked Joshua Van to win this fight, guys. All right, we got Curtis Blades now in the heavyweight division, guys. We got Curtis Blades, number 5 rank, versus Ritz Van Kuniev. It's hard. When it comes to the heavyweight division, man, it's rough, right? The heavyweight division is it's in shambles, guys. The heavyweight division is in shambles, guys. There's nothing exciting about the heavyweight division. All right, John Jones. I don't know if you guys, have implemented this in your minds, but John Jones is gone, guys. All right, the last time we saw John Jones fight was against Stipe Miocic, and that will be his last fight, guys. John Jones would not be entering the octagon. He would not be renegotiating with Dana White and the UFC. I think he's already been stepped away from being a champion and a UFC champion. So there's really nothing exciting about the heavyweight division. There really just isn't, man. You know what I mean? This division needs to be revamped, and I'm actually highly surprised that the UFC didn't implement a heavyweight division in the Ultimate Fighter. All right, I believe there's welterweights and maybe lightweights in this year's competition for the Ultimate Fighter, and the coaches for that is Chael Sonnen in DC. Chael Sonnen in DC. Wow. I mean, guys, atrocious. Not even entertaining at all. Like I said, I think it should have been Adesanya and Strickland as coaches for the Ultimate Fighter, and then after the Ultimate Fighter, those guys, Adesanya and Strickland, they could have fought each other. That would have been way more entertaining than DC and Chael Sonnen, people who are not going to fight each other, okay? But going back to the heavyweight division, I don't know why they didn't implement this for the Ultimate Fighter, but the UFC has other plans, okay? Now we got Curtis Blades versus Rizvan. I've never even heard of this guy. And, guys, it's hard to bet against Curtis Blades. He's been around for a long time. He lost to the who's who. You know what I mean? He just terrific wrestling. He has an ability to get knocked out. He does. But, I mean, every heavyweight has an ability to get knocked out. You know what I mean? That's why you got to keep your head in swivel. But on this fight, man, I'm going for the 5th-ranked Curtis Blades. I don't see him losing this fight. I think this is hopefully a gimme fight for him. And he comes out on the winning end, especially for, my record here. All right, guys, going to the lightweight division, all right? We got Mauricio Ruffy versus King Green, okay? Mauricio Ruffy versus King Green. And I mean, the name says it all, guys. King Green. I don't know why he decided to change his name now. He's come out on the losing end of a lot of fights now, and this is, the back end of his career. So for me to pick, Green, it wouldn't make sense, guys. It just wouldn't. He's not only is he losing, but with his particular style where he relies on his reaction time. He relies on his quickness, and he keeps his hands down. You know what I mean? Due to his style, and because of that, he's getting knocked out now, which shows me that he's slowing down significantly, especially towards the tail end of his career. So I can't pick King Green for this one. I'm picking Mauricio Ruffy to win this one, even though Mauricio Ruffy, it's pretty tough as well. I believe he got knocked out as well. He'd been slapped, but I'm going for Mauricio Ruffy with this one. I think he takes this fight. Man, I honestly think he could win this one by knockout. To be real, I mean, King Green is going to give him opportunity. So, but moving on from that fight, this is an interesting one. Women's strawweight bout. We got what is that? Jasmine Lucindo versus Amanda Lemos. Now, everybody knows Amanda Lemos, 5th ranked, or versus a 7th ranked. Amanda Lemos, 5th ranked. I mean, she's been around for a while. She's an older, she's an older cat. You know what I mean? Here, she's an older veteran. Very, very high experience. You know what I mean? I like Lucindo, but I think experience is gonna beat her. I didn't pick. The last time I didn't pick an experienced fighter in Angela Hill, which I'm a huge Angela Hill fan. I thought Angela Hill will go in there and come out in the losing end of the split decision. And surprise, surprise to me, Angela Hill ends up pulling off, a split decision win. And, I'm a huge fan of Angela, but just based on her statistics and her record, I couldn't choose her. And then I ended up coming on the losing end. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to pick Amanda Lemos, even though she's older with more experience. Okay, I'm going to pick Amanda Lemos to win this fight. Unanimous decision. That's my pick for that fight, guys. All right, we got Jalen Turner versus Ignacio, okay? I mean, look, Ignacio, he comes in there to bang. He really does. He tries to finish you. Jalen Turner, he has an ability, to strike with virtually anybody. The guy, he could put people down. He really can. He has power in his hands. Great technique. But the only thing I'm worried about Jalen Turner with is his stamina, his ability to stay in the fight and stay fresh. You know what I mean? Him from round 1 to round 3, they're two different people. You know what I mean? And I just wonder how his stamina and his cardio and conditioning is, especially for Ignacio. Ignacio comes in there quick. He tries to look for the finish. He throws heavy combinations. You know what I mean? But I think with that, I'm going to pick Jalen. Did I pick Jalen Turner? Yeah, I did pick Jalen Turner. I'm going to pick Jalen Turner to win this fight. I think Jalen Turner will be able to get his opportunity against Ignacio and use his experience to put down Ignacio, especially early on in the fight. I think it could be a first-round knockout for Jalen, but we shall see. I'm picking Jalen Turner to win that fight, guys. All right, we got Justin Gaethje, co-main event. Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. Guys, this is another good one, another banger. I wish we would have gotten that Justin versus Hooker fight. It would have been phenomenal. But unfortunately, this is what happens, This is what happens when, you're training and, injuries do happen. So Hooker had to pull out with a left hand injury, I believe. His hand is probably most likely broken, or he hurt something in his hand for sure. Saw an interview with him. The hand was swelled up like a balloon. But Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev is a good fight. Fiziev has been out. I think he suffered a loss after the Justin Gaethje loss. He suffered one loss, and then he's been out ever since then. So I know he's waiting, and he's fighting. He's waiting to fight. He's chomping at the bits. And I think this is a good opportunity for Rafael Fiziev to put him right back into a good position to where he can go make a run for a title. I can't pick against Justin Gaethje on a 3-round fight. I just can't. I honestly think he'll be able to take at least 2 rounds for Rafael Fiziev, especially with Rafael Fiziev coming in short notice. I think Justin Gaethje ends up taking this fight. Probably another unanimous decision for him. But I would not be surprised if Rafael Fiziev goes in there and surprises Justin Gaethje and ends up taking the win. You know what I mean? But if I had to make a fight prediction, I am going with Justin Gaethje to win this fight, guys. All right, moving on to the main event of the evening, guys. We got Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev, and everybody knows and has been waiting for this fight. Can Alex Pereira stop the takedowns of Ankalaev, or can Ankalaev, outstrike Alex Pereira? That's a really high if. You know what I mean? High if. I'm not sure if Ankalaev should do that. I think he should use all of his mixed martial arts in order to beat Alex Pereira. Use the wrestling. Use that takedown. Hold him down for a bit. Make him tired. You know what I mean? Strike with him for a bit. Neutralize his striking. Put Alex Pereira back against the fence. Use some Greco-Roman. To land some dirty boxing, and then from the dirty boxing, transition into the wrestling and try to take him down. Make him work. I think that's the way Magomed Ankalaev will be able to win this fight. But if he just goes in there and is a traditional striking fight, he's going to have a tough time with Alex Pereira. You know what I mean? Even though Alex Pereira is older, he's 37 years old. He's trying to beat Ankalaev and then most likely move up to the heavyweight division. But we shall see how that goes, man. And if I had to put money on the line, I'm picking Alex Pereira, guys. It's hard to bet against him. The guy has just been on a run, like I said. And I think he'll be able to stop Ankalaev's takedowns and most likely get a finish. You know what I mean? That's the way I see that one going, guys. But that's my UFC fight predictions for UFC 313, guys. All right, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I'm hoping I could come out in the winning end for this one because, making these fight predictions, man, it's tough, man. It's really tough. Mixed martial arts is hard to, really put a cap on there and, make these fight predictions really hold up, Like I said, I've lost, out of I believe there's been like 81, like 80 or 90 something, fights, in 2025. And for those, 45 and 41, I've only lost 2 events, came out losing in 2 events, and last weekend was one of them. So I'm just hoping I can continue, winning instead of coming out on the losing end, man. You know what I mean? That's really what I want, guys. Guys, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Okay, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys, okay? You might as well give me that thumbs up. Support independent MMA media, guys, all right? There's not a lot of us out here, all right? So go ahead and support this channel and this beautiful community, man. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. But that's my fight prediction, man. That's my fight prediction for right now. Let me look at these events that are, approaching us. We got 313, and then we got a bunch of fight nights here. We got 4 fight nights in a row before 314 actually comes up in about, wow, there's a ton of fight nights. We got 4 fight nights before UFC 314. That's crazy. That is out of control. But, the year is rounding up really good by May. Man, there's going to be terrific fights, terrific events, terrific headliners. But I'm happy. I'm happy with how everything is turning out, guys. I will be watching this event. I'm not sure if I will be live because I might go out to watch this fight, but we shall see. We shall see if I go out, watch this fight. If I don't go out, watch this fight, then I'm most likely going to go live at home and do the damn thing. But guys, like I always say, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I'm out of here, guys. That's my UFC fight predictions. I wanted to make this short and sweet. I most likely go live once again tonight. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, you guys stay blessed and